If you guys have a Cricut machine or a Cricut business and you're not selling these Easter baskets and bunnies, then you're missing out on making a whole lot of money. I'm going to show you how easy it is to personalize these Easter baskets and bunnies. I posted these Easter baskets and bunnies for sale in a Facebook group in my town, and within 24 hours I got $425 worth of sales. This is what my post looks like that I posted in my local town forum if you're curious about how I word my listings. I told everybody that I had super limited quantities so that way they would be more likely to feel like they had to jump on it and not waste any time or else they would sell out, which I think worked really well because I sold a ton of these Easter baskets and bunnies right away. The Easter baskets are from Five Below and the Easter bunnies are from Walmart. You can't find these Easter bunnies on their website, so don't even bother trying. You have to go into the store and get lucky because they do sell out really fast. The Easter bunnies cost $5.78. The baskets were $5. Then I turn around and I sell the Easter baskets for $15 and I sell the Easter bunnies for $15 to $20. So in my post, I say that the Easter bunnies are $15 if you want 1 year personalized or $20 if you want both years personalized. Most people go with the both years for $20. But I did have 3 people out of the 13 orders I got that are getting just 1 year personalized. I like to give people the option because if I can advertise for $15, people are a lot more likely to see the post and be engaged in it. And then when they see how much better it looks to have both years personalized, most people go with the second option. I tell people that for the first year, I obviously do the first name, and then for the second year, I can either do the middle name, the last name, or the year. Most people choose the middle name, but I do have a couple people within this group. I have one with the year 2023. I also have a couple of them that says my first Easter, and I have some middle name and last names. So really a whole variety. I already went ahead and cut out all the names with my Cricut machine, so you guys don't have to see that. That's kind of boring. I actually have some videos on my YouTube channel already about how to make personalized Easter baskets and bunnies with your Cricut machine. In these videos, I go more into detail about how to do the design space part, where in this video, I'm not going to go into design space and I'm just going to show you how to heat press it on. If you want to watch those videos, check out my Easter playlist on my YouTube channel. Making these is so easy though. So for the bunnies, I just use regular heat transfer vinyl on the ears. Just like this. And then when I put the names on the baskets, I use a really special type of vinyl. It's called flocked vinyl. Do not use regular heat transfer vinyl on these baskets because it won't look good. The flocked vinyl that I use is a lot different than regular heat transfer vinyl. It has a fuzzy texture to it and it's really thick. And I think that's important with these baskets because you can see that this part is raised and it's more raised than the basket. So it helps to have a thick type of vinyl when you're heat pressing it on because then it looks really smooth and it doesn't look like, I don't know how to describe it, like it's flatter in one spot and then raised in another. It just looks like it's right where it should be. I'll leave a link down below in my video description where you can find some flocked vinyl to buy for yourself. I get it right on Amazon. Flocked vinyl is a secret to making these baskets look really professional looking. If you use regular heat transfer vinyl on these, it will look really cheap. The font that I'm using for the Easter baskets is called Baby Giovanni and I get it from Creative Fabrica. The font that I used on the bunnies is called Tater Tot, and that's also from Creative Fabrica. I personally love Creative Fabrica. They're my one-stop shop for all of my Cricut needs. I get all my fonts, designs, graphics from Creative Fabrica. With Creative Fabrica, you can either buy your fonts and designs individually, or you can sign up for their subscription that gives you unlimited commercial access to everything on their website. When I first started using Creative Fabrica back in 2018, I think it was, I was paying $29 a month, which to me was worth it because I used it for literally everything and it came with a commercial license, which is what you need if you're going to be selling stuff like I do and you don't want to get sued. But right now, Creative Fabrica has an amazing promotion going on right now where you can sign up for just $4.99 a month instead of the $29 a month. It's billed at $59 a year, so you can have access to all of their great fonts and designs for one convenient low payment, which is so much better than having to deal with monthly payments coming out every single month. And that will cover you for the whole year, so you can get unlimited fonts, graphics, Anything you want to download, you can get it right on Creative Fabrica. Make sure you click on that link down below in my video description so you can get this great promotional deal before it ends. If you want to see more videos like this on how to make money with your Cricut machine, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. On my channel, I share all of my best-selling Cricut projects and show you how you can make money working from home with your Cricut machine. Another thing that you might be wondering is how to accept payments for all of these orders. Before I started using Square, I was using Venmo like a lot of other people do. And the reason that I stopped using Venmo is because it's really easy to send a payment accidentally to the wrong person. I had this happen to me. My customer asked me if I took Venmo, so I sent them my Venmo screenshot where it had my name and the QR code. They didn't use the QR code, they just saw my name and they typed it into the search bar, but there was more than one person with my name. They accidentally sent it to the wrong person, and then that person was super shady and wouldn't give them their money back. They actually blocked them on Venmo, and then my customer contacted them on Facebook, and then they blocked them on Facebook too. So I went and contacted that person, and then they blocked me too. This was so frustrating for my customer. I felt so bad for them. They had to jump through all kinds of hoops and contact Venmo and try to get their money back. So I just stopped using Venmo altogether. It's too confusing for people. It's easy to type in the wrong name and send money to the wrong person, and then it's a lot harder to get your money back. With Square, you can send your customer an invoice and then they can pay right through the invoice. Or if you're meeting up with a person in person, you can get a Square chip reader that plugs right into your phone, and you can swipe credit cards and take payments right on the spot. If you want to learn more about how to use Square to run your Cricut small business, make sure you watch this video on my YouTube channel. In this video, I go over everything you need to know, including how to send invoices through Square. Square is safe, it's secure, it's easy to use. All you have to do is ask the customer for their email address. You can send them the invoice right through Square and get paid right away. I also have a link to get a free Square credit card reader right down below in my video description. So click that link if you want to get one for your small business. And if people try to give you a hard time and say that they don't want to pay you up front, then don't take the order, because anywhere else that you buy anything online, you pay first, whether you're buying on Amazon or Etsy or anywhere else. Nobody lets you buy the thing and then pay you later. So don't do that with your business. Don't make that mistake. Always get payment first. Another really important tip that I have is to never make anything personalized without collecting payment first. That was one of the biggest mistakes that I made when I first started my Cricut business. I would tell people that they could pay when they picked up their order, and then guess what? They never showed up, they ghosted me, they blocked me, and then I was stuck with the merchandise and I didn't get paid for it. I wasted my time and my money and I didn't get paid. You ready to make some bunnies?
Yes!
Woohoo! Let's start with this one.
How am I doing?
How do we do it? Let's show our friends. So we're going to be using our Cricut mini heat press, and I'm going to push it to the middle setting, and then we're going to wait just a few minutes for it to heat up. It's going to turn green and blink when it's ready. I already went ahead and cut out all the names, so this is the first one we're going to do.
Mom, what's that person's name?
This person's name is Dimitri. We want to make sure that the ear is really smooth, that there's no wrinkles in it. So it looks good and it's right where we want it to be. So we're going to lay it down flat, and then we put this Teflon sheet over it, and then we're going to iron it on. Think we can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Another thing that we can do is take the tags off, because we're not going to sell our bunnies with the tags on.
No.
Here's a pair of scissors. You want to cut off the tag?
Oh, I love doing this.
There you go.
Snip. Snip. Where'd I go?
Into the unknown. Oh, I heard the beep. Did you hear it?
Yeah, that's me.
That means we're ready. All right, so
Well, I'm a big boy.
let's talk safety. This is really hot.
I know.
So we're not going to touch that, but you can touch this part.
Is that bottom part metal?
Yes, it's burning hot metal. So you're going to
metal
hold it.
can get really hot.
Super hot. So we're going to hold it and then push it down for about 15 seconds. Can you count to 15?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And see how there's some name over here that's not covered? We're going to move this over and we're going to hit the other part of the name. So count to 15 again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Perfect. And now we're gonna let it cool and then peel it off. So let's move this to the side while it cools and we'll heat press another one.
I want to pick.
Let's do this one. This is for Carter. You're basically like the Easter Bunny. You get to help make Carter's Easter really good.
It's not even Easter yet.
Not yet, but pretty soon.
How am I making Carter's Easter
We're gonna help
better if it's not Easter?
We're gonna help make his Easter gift from his parents. The Easter Bunny brings gifts, but sometimes parents give gifts too.
You know.
So we're gonna, ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right, and we're gonna move it over.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds because you counted really fast. And move on to the next ear. So spin it around. Oh, there's a tag. What do we gotta do?
Snippy, snip.
Snippy, snip, snip.
I do this.
Ready?
I don't need your help.
I know, just...
I do it by myself.
Okay, all by yourself.
You even hold that.
Ready? Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
I keep accidentally pushing this button.
Stop it.
All right, let's see.
That's annoying.
Let's see if this one is ready to peel. If it lifts up, that means we have to heat it again. But if it sticks, it's good.
Is it sticking?
What do you think? Is it peeling up or is it sticking?
Sticking.
It's sticking. That's what we want.
I'll peel it. I want to peel it.
Nice. Bunny number 1 is done.
You can see the name on the back.
Yeah, it says Dimitri. That came out really nice. I love it.
You can see the name on the front.
Now let's peel Carter. Looks like it's sticking pretty good. 15 seconds. 15 seconds is the magic number.
Hey!
Goof. All right, Cricketers, so next we're gonna move on to making these personalized Easter baskets. I've made so many little changes and adjustments while making these first few, 6 baskets. The first issue that I had was with the names not being level. So I had Aiden crooked, Gianna a little crooked. I don't know if I'm being overcritical of myself or if they're really too crooked and I should redo them. Let me know in the comments below what you think. The next thing was that I started off with an oven mitt in my hand and the Teflon sheet. I ended up ditching both of these because they got in the way. So let's start off on basket number 7, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing right now so you can not make any of these mistakes. So we're going to do this purple basket for Madison. You want to take your scissors and cut away any of the excess carrier sheet. So just like this, get it close to the name. This will make it easier to peel off, and then you won't have to worry about any of these fuzzies getting on your basket. This goes in the trash. This goes here. When I first made my basket, I was trying to center it like upside down. That doesn't work, right? You want to put your basket on the table just like your customer is going to see it. Then come around to the front and take a look. Make this look center. To me, that looks good. Then I'm going to put my hand inside of the basket and I'm going to heat it right in the center for about 5 seconds. If you're worried about getting burned, take an oven mitt and put it on your hand. Full disclaimer, I am not liable if you burn yourself. This is my technique and it's what works for me. The oven mitt was annoying and my hand really doesn't get hot inside of this basket. So I'm going to take this right in the center. I'm not even using the carrier sheet because that made it so difficult, and I'm just going to heat it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to move to the outside and I'm going to heat it for another 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since this name is big, I didn't heat this part, so I'm going to heat that for another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The vinyl needs to be heated for about 10 to 15 seconds total, but you don't want to sit here and hold it for 15 seconds straight because this iron is going to burn your basket and it's going to leave a big imprint where you see the mark of the iron. It can also make the canvas basket bubble and look really weird. So you have to be quick and just do little 5-second dabs so you don't screw up your basket. So moving over to this side, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let off. You can already see right here where the iron is starting to make an imprint. That's what we don't want, and that's why I'm doing quick little 5-second bursts. I'm going to go back to the middle, which is easier because it's the bunny and it's not really the canvas, so I don't have to worry about that burning as much. I can heat it a little bit longer. Then back over to the M. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that line starting to form. We don't want that. We don't want to ruin our basket by burning it too much. So back over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's been heated pretty good, and what I'm going to do next is work out the burn marks from the iron. So if you take your iron and do little circles all the way around for a couple seconds, it'll work those marks out. Most important thing is not heating it too long because you can burn your basket. Next, I'm going to let this cool because I don't like to peel it when it's hot. And I'm going to go on to the next basket. So I'm going to try to flatten out the bottom so it's right on the table as it should look. Take the name out that I've already cut. And then come around to the front. And line it up. Probably right about there. I'm going to flip it up. I'm going to try to hold it in place without moving, which is super difficult. All right, and then heat it right in the middle for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do another 5 seconds, so it gets about 15 seconds total. And then while this one cools, actually I see a line right here I want to work out. So I push it into the palm of my hand in circles. And when you're moving it, it doesn't make another imprint. Got a little imprint on this side too that we're going to work out. And then we can go ahead and remove the transfer sheet from this basket that we just did, Madison. It's peeling off and sticking great, which is exactly what we want. It's Sometimes if the vinyl is getting hard to get off, I'll just peel it from the other side. Sometimes just going from a different angle works. And that looks awesome. And on to the next basket. And that wraps up a day's worth of work. I have a whole bunch of baskets done, a bag full of bunnies, and it took me about 4 hours to do everything. So 4 hours, I made $425. I think that's what it was. Let me check. Yes, $425 in 4 hours, plus maybe an extra hour or two for designing and shopping. Not a bad side hustle if you ask me. If you guys want to see more videos like this and learn how you can make money working from home with your Cricut machine, make sure you like this video, turn on your notifications, and subscribe to my channel. I also have a playlist on my YouTube channel about how to make money working from home with your Cricut machine. So if you want to see that, check it out here. Thanks for watching.